In terms of organized crime, La Cosa Nostra had a grip on matters in New England for years and years and years before I got into office. We did a very complicated, long-running investigation, indicted the top 3 echelons of organized crime, La Cosa Nostra in New England, wiped out all 3 levels. La Cosa Nostra in New England has never recovered to this day, which is 20 years later.
Yeah.
My personal favorite category of cases that I filed when I was U.S. Attorney was not all that numerous, but it was an impact class. It involved phony disability pensions. If somebody in the city of Boston had a beef with the mayor and had to go, what was the exit? The exit was the guy would come into his doctor and say, I had a slip and fall, my neck is killing me, I'm wearing a Thomas collar, or I was in a terrible auto crash and my spine is injured. So they would go see complacent docs who would say, yeah, this guy's in real trouble. So they would get a disability pension worth $30,000, $35,000 a year. And it was with a 30-year life expectancy. These people were in the prime of health, in the prime of their lives. They just had a political golden exit. So those disability pensions were worth $1 million apiece. And it was a time-honored tradition in the city of Boston. And it completely outraged me. So I called in the U.S. Postal Service, which actually has very good investigative and inspection services, and they followed these guys around on weekends and saw them, jumping around and nailing a new roof on their house, and it was just obvious that they were lying. And we prosecuted these guys. All 3 of them went to trial. They all said, this is a matter of essentially local concern, butt out. You don't even have jurisdiction. Well, they all 3 got convicted, and they got pretty long sentences too, because the judge thought this was emblematic of a real problem. But the kicker here is that the next year, the number of disability pensions applied for in the city of Boston went down by 87%.
Yeah.
So that's an indication of how long people have been stealing from the taxpayers with impunity. And again, it was a small number of cases, but it was an impact initiative.